Hello and welcome to another episode of the Insight Edge by Inkspell Media. Today on the show we have Miss Piali Dasgupta, who is the Vice President of Marketing for Columbia Pacific Communities. Piali is a very successful professional, especially because of her proficiency and command over the modern marketing methods. So, Piali, welcome on the show, and our audience would be really keen to hear from you about the company and the kind of work you do.
Columbia Pacific Communities is India's largest senior living community operators. We have 9 communities across south of India, and we very recently launched our 10th community in Bangalore. We are part of Columbia Pacific Management, which is a Seattle-based company that also promoted Columbia Asia hospitals in the country.
It is indeed a very noble work that your enterprise is committed to, and the way your organization has grown over a period of time. I think much of it can be attributed to the way you all have marketed the brand and the cause. We know that because Columbia Pacific Communities has won several awards at India's premier video program, which is vIDEA 2020, the Video Media Awards and Conference. So, how does it feel to be acknowledged for your exemplary video marketing campaigns?
Winning the Video Media Awards is an absolutely fantastic feeling. And I think, during these times of hopelessness and anxiety and general, so a sense of doom that is around us, I think it's always nice to receive such great news. And it made my day. There were 29 people on the jury, and all stalwarts, all people that I really admire, and to have your work validated by them and acknowledged by them, and to win 4 gold medals across categories in what I'm sure was a very, very competitive contest, I think is a great feeling. And we're very grateful to the jury and to Inkspell for honoring us with these awards.
I think it's a befitting occasion for our audience to know about the campaigns. How did you run it? What was the idea? How was the execution? So, Piali, why don't you throw some light on the campaigns, on the winning campaigns at Video 2020?
All right, so we won the best video content in a traditional format, which is essentially a TVC in real estate, which went on air with Shah Rukh Khan's TED Talks. And the story behind it is that, it was made in exactly 3 days with a budget of about 30,000 rupees and completely in-house. The only person that we hired for the TVC was a voiceover artist. We used only stock images. So, when you win an award for something which was made with such limited resources, I think it's a very, very gratifying feeling. You probably do your best work when you work within constraints. The second award that we won was for the most innovative video in a low budget campaign. And this was for an experiential marketing campaign, actually, that we did just before Christmas last year. This was South India's first senior citizens flash mob. So you had 9 senior citizens dance to Christmas songs on very busy streets in Bangalore and in 2 of the busiest malls in Bangalore. It's just something that made a very, very strong and extremely relevant message, the message that we as a brand stand for. Our brand credo is positive aging. We believe that age is just a number. It's an enabler, and it is never a deterrent, and you're only as old as you feel. The third award, I think, was for the most innovative video in a social media campaign. It was part of a campaign called Relearn that we launched last year, but the video is called Love Not Labels. But again, the idea was very simple. Relearn as a campaign, as a brand campaign, was conceptualized to launch the brand in India, and it was a campaign that aimed to shatter all age-related stereotypes. Love Not Labels was something that set the tone for the campaign. The message that we wanted to have people take away was the fact that seniors in our country need love and not labels.
Piali, these are really difficult times for businesses and enterprises in terms of business continuity. What has your organization done, especially to combat the adverse effects that this pandemic has caused in the entire industry.
What we're doing during the lockdown is trying to ensure that our communities, the 9 communities across south of India, and the 1800 residents that live with us are completely COVID free, and really sort of putting focus back on our frontline workers. They've really kind of, gone beyond their call of duty to ensure that all our seniors are not only in a very safe and protected environment, but they're also getting everything that they need at this point. As far as the rest of the teams, we meet each other virtually. Meetings happen on Zoom calls and on Microsoft Teams. As far as productivity is concerned, I don't think we've really seen a drop in that.
Coming to a few personal aspects, these are the times when most people have more time than usual to spend on themselves. A lot of people have discovered new hobbies or revisited the older ones. What is it that you do in terms of occupying yourself or in terms of following any hobbies or passion, etc.?
One is working out. I take time out to work out every day, at least 6 days a week. And then, of course, there is my reading that I catch up on. So currently, I'm reading Bob Hoffman's books on advertising and marketing, and I'd recommend it to all marketers. He really is hilarious and has a very, very unique point of view on modern day marketing. And then, of course, there's Netflix. I've just finished watching Unorthodox, and what a season! What an absolutely mind blowing season. I recommend that also to everybody. So that's what I'm doing during my free time.
We have seen a lot of companies come up with really innovative and really cool solutions to cater to their particular audience. Is there any particular service or product that you might have released in times of these crises?
I think one of the things that we have realized is the importance of ensuring that our senior residents stay meaningfully engaged and stay motivated and free of any sort of anxiety. And I think one of the things that we've done as part of our various initiatives is to launch a talk show called The Living Room via our social media channels. And The Living Room is something that can be accessed by all senior citizens and everybody actually, really, and not just the residents that live with us. And these are talk shows and sessions that are being hosted by experts and luminaries and celebrities across various fields. So we've had people like Charu Sharma, the great cricket commentator. We've had actor director Nandita Das. We've had comedian Anubhav Pal. We've had doctors. We've had motivational speakers come and be a part of this. The other thing that we've done is we've tried to reach out to all our residents through various digital means. Tried to give them a platform where they can showcase their talents. Some are great dancers. Some are great singers. Some are great with tapestry and handicraft and painting, which then is something that we put out on our social media channels as well. We want to ensure that they are really doing all that they like and all that they enjoy doing.
For my last question, I would want you to give some advice or tips on how young professionals and ambitious people in the industry can really utilize their time to probably upgrade or upskill themselves and prepare themselves for the post lockdown era.
I do think that businesses in the post-COVID world would require employees to be, not just multitaskers, but also people with, a cross section of skills. Let's say if you're a copywriter, there is no reason why you shouldn't want to learn graphic designing, right? And pick up that skill because it's allied to your primary skill. Harvard Business School currently has about 67 free courses that are available for anyone to access, and therefore sort of increase your repertoire.
Thank you so much, Piali, for your invaluable time and a very interesting and insightful discussion. For our colleagues in the industry who wish to be a part of the Insight Edge by Inkspell Media, please drop a text in the comment section or write to chitra@inkspell.co.in. I'll see you in the next episode. Stay safe and take care.